welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a collective haul of all the makeup I've basically bought since the beginning of the year. Some of it is old, some of it already has tutorials online, but I've wanted to do a collective haul today and show you the stuff that I've bought, and some of it I have been using because we're all kind of stuck inside, so why not? One place that I'm just going to dive right into, I went ahead and hit up Morphe and went to the Morphe store the week that the Jaclyn Hill palette launched. So I believe that was like February 13th. So I've had this and have been using it for a while, to where like some of the stuff is actually open and empty. One of the things that I bought when I was there was the Beauty Bakery blending eggs. They're like beauty blenders, and it comes in like the world's cutest packaging. So the Beauty Bakery blending eggs come with 3 pink and 3 teal, even though this is really showing up on green on camera, beauty blender sponges. And I actually fell in love with these the first time I used them. It makes my makeup look so smooth, better than a beauty blender, and you actually get 6 of these for $18. So the price was no comparison. It was an absolute no-brainer to buy more, and Ulta actually had them on sale half off last week, so you could get 6 for $9 instead of $18. I went and bought 2 packs. It was a no-brainer. The next item I bought was, of course, the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette, which I already have out of the box and right here. I have used this a couple of times, not too many times, mostly the shimmers, this red right here. But this is absolutely stunning. Was shocked at the fact that I even bought it. I was like, this is not my colors, I'm not going to buy it. But I bought it, I loved it, and I will continue to use it and probably buy a replacement. The one item I was kind of going back and forth at the checkout stand was this Jeffree Star palette. I mean, it wasn't for the palette per se, it was just the cost of it all. I just wasn't sure if I was going to pull the trigger on buying this. And this is the Blood Sugar palette. This is nothing new. But this is another thing that I was like, okay, it can go hand in hand with any other palette. I'm actually wearing some in my crease today, but my makeup is super worn off, like super worn off. It's currently 9:13 at night, and I'm filming this, but sugarcane and cake mix mixed with glucose kind of on top is what I have in my crease today, and it looked a little more defined this morning. And for someone who has oily eyelids, these eyeshadows are basically holy grail because they're so good, and he has made a formula that actually stays on my eyelids, so I appreciate that 110%. I also, which I did not pull out, I got the Jaclyn Hill Flash palette. I wasn't going to buy it, but they had her stuff in store. I bought it, I used it, it is extremely intense, but I actually just have it in a drawer, so I only have the carton that it came in. And this was when they had the promotion where if you bought one of her products, you got a brush for free. And I actually did get her highlighting brush, the fan brush. It was the last one they had in stock, and the guy was like, you'll be surprised, you know, if when you use it, you're really going to like it. It's really stiff compared to most fan brushes. And I mean, you can tell I've been using it, like, it's not wide at the top anymore. This is a really good brush. So he was right. I'm really shocked at the fact that I do like this as much as I do. I do use it with my normal highlighting brush. This is the Sephora Pro Featherweight Blending Brush, and this is what I use to highlight. And when I want something that just has like a little extra pop, or if I really need to get in and blend something that's a little too pigmented, this is firm enough that I can really get in and blend that out. So actually, I'm really glad that I got this for free that day, because I probably wouldn't have picked that up. I believe they're $20 a piece. Ooh, another thing I grabbed and I didn't pull out of my drawers. So I've been using this stuff since February, like I said. So I've been using this stuff for about a month, but you can see the packaging's a little... I was excited to get to this, clearly. This is the Magic Star Concealer. I got the shade C5. and it's very bright for me. Even though I am as fair as I am, it's very bright, so the shade range is really out there. If I can say that something that's like that far in is too bright for my skin tone, I do like it, and I use it when I've got more intense makeup on, and I'm really using it as a highlight, but it's not my everyday one. I might go back and get an everyday shade, but I don't live very close to the Morphe store, but I really do recommend this as well. This is another A+ product from Jeffree Star. So that's everything from Morphe. Let's go ahead and get in to Sephora. Now I'm going to admit Sephora comes in, I have everything in this bag, as you can tell. It's come to me in many different ways in the past few months. I have that and a lot of little trips. I actually live very close to a Sephora, one inside JCPenney and the regular one, so I'm very fortunate and unfortunate all at the same time when it comes to that, because I'm pretty sure my husband doesn't want to be drug around a Sephora, and it can be a little dangerous when like new products come out and I'm like, let me grab that, let me try this. So this has come again over time. This is all collective since basically like right about the end of the year of 2019 to today. Not that I was able to go anywhere today, sadly, but we'll go through this and see what all I've bought. I'm going to start with just a sample because it's sitting on top and it's empty. But I did get this little Bumble and Bumble Invisible Dry Shampoo. One, this smells like, this is empty. I finished using it yesterday. I got like 2 uses out of it. Oh my gosh, this smells phenomenal, and I will be buying more of this because there is no white cast, and I mean, it left my hair pretty clean. Like this morning, I probably didn't need to wash my hair. This is my hair. Like, ooh, look at that. Look at all that in the back. This is like the day, like throughout the day, like washing. Clearly, none of us can get our hair done, so don't talk about my roots. But 100%, this is, I will be rebuying that. Like, I'm not throwing it away just to keep it. I grabbed the Nicole Guerrero Anastasia of Beverly Hills Glow Kit. Since it is back out, it is still in stock. I can link it down below. Anything that I bought that's in stock, I'll link down below. And this is just fantastic. All the colors in it are really, really pretty. The only one I haven't dipped into is 143, which is this deeper shade right here. But I feel like with a self-tan, use some self-tanning drops on your face, it would work. So 100% would recommend this along with the other glow kits. Something else I picked up too, and this is because I really wanted to try these, was the Marc Jacobs, and it's kind of like a little sampler. It is their Do Everything. It's like highlighting stuff that you can put on top, you can put underneath, you can do whatever you wanted. I don't know what shade I would need. So they've got a pure white, which I'm afraid would be like a bit much. They've got more of a skin tone, which I've used and really, really like. They have a more rose gold, which I think would be better as like kind of doing on top of your makeup. And then they've got a bronzy shade, which I'm like, okay, if I wanted to be more tan, could I use that underneath? Or is it going to make me look muddy? So that's why I grabbed this. I don't remember how much this cost. I don't have the prices right now in front of me. Maybe I can attempt to put them on the screen. If not, I'll link it down below. Maybe put the price next to it in the description. I don't know. But I have tried this one shade, and it's really, really pretty. But I will say they're an SOB to get out of the package. So this is the 50 Do You shade that I have tried and do like. I also grabbed a palette. This was a swatch and grab situation. I don't know if anybody else gets into those. You're like, ooh, that's shiny, let me grab it. And you swatch it, and then you're just like, oh, yeah, I'll buy that, sure. So I'm dropping the boxes on the floor if you can hear them. I don't know if I'll cut that out or not. But I grabbed this. This is the Nude Drama 2 from Bobbi Brown Cosmetics. You can see, like, right, let's do this right quick. Right there. That right there, swatch and grab. Like a smash and grab, but you're not stealing it. You like swatch it and you're like, let's put that in the bag. Let's get that too. The next thing I grabbed was the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint with SPF 40. So I really like skin tints, water-based foundations, anything that has SPF built in, because sometimes I forget to put SPF on, and then I'm like, oh crap, well, I'm going out in public and I'm going out into the sun and I don't have anything protecting my face. I can always go back and put suntan lotion on like my neck or my shoulders, my arms or my hands or my legs or whatever, because there's nothing else, you know, covering my entire face. So this actually kind of helps that problem. And this is a dark shade. This is for when I am self-tanning. This is ST11 Materia. I'm probably pronouncing that completely wrong. That's the box. That's the box gone. So this is just a dropper, just like that. It's really runny. It does oxidize a little bit, so if you go in store, swatch it, walk around for a little bit. They recommended that to me. I did do that, and I was trying to match it with the self-tan I already had on my body. So I did the whole process. It worked out. This is a beautiful shade. I really love it. It does make me look really dark, so it's one of those go from your very tan or your very light skin face to your very tan face with just a foundation. But it's extremely dewy, so if you're really oily, I wouldn't recommend it. I'm an oily person myself, but I make those things work, so I don't mind the dew. The next thing I got, clearly I don't mind the dew if I'm buying this, because this is not a foundation. It looks like a foundation, but it's not. This is the Hollywood Flawless Filter for a Superstar Youth Glow. Box gone. Samantha Robindahl is the person who has recommended this a million times on her channel. If you do not watch her or do not know who she is, I don't know why you'd be watching my channel, because she's pretty amazing. So this is, it looks like, okay, you're like looking at the bottle, you're like, that's nothing. Like, what is that? But then you like put it on, and I just wonder if the camera will pick this up, honestly. Like, will it pick it up? I'm trying here. This is me trying. It looks maybe just like a foundation, but if right here, all of that is just pearlescent. This is a highlight in foundation form, I guess. If you wear just this on your face and you pull it off, more power to you. But I do wear this under and on top of my foundation, and I've kind of been taking some of Sam's dewy tips as we go into summer, because I just want to be tan. I want to be glowing like everybody else does. And she got this recommendation right. It's worth every single penny. The shade I have is One Fair. If you've watched YouTube for a while, you know of this product, which is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation. They just came out with a skincare foundation. It is the Reboot Foundation. It is supposed to brighten, smooth, firm, hydrate, and even out skin tone. I saw that and said, okay, where do I sign up? I just grabbed it, didn't swatch it, didn't do anything, and I know that my shade, I've had many bottles of this. I believe I wore this mixed in with another foundation on my wedding day, and this is Y225, and I got the exact same shade. This is it. This is very, very good. I do like the way it wears. It does not wear as long as the Ultra HD, but I feel like this one has a more natural finish, and this one has a more dewy finish. But again, I'm here for that right now, so I feel like if you can't get the right mixture, maybe put them together and then try it that way. Because, I mean, the shade range, this at least lines up, so I'm assuming the rest of it lines up. But again, I saw Y225. I know that's my shade. I grabbed it and went to the checkout. Another item, let me just act like it's in the carton. It's not. It's not. I've already used this. Another thing that I grabbed from Sephora is the Eyes to Mesmerize in Rose Gold. Now, this is also from Charlotte Tilbury. I bought at Christmas on her website, she had a trio of these, full size, 3 different shades, for about the price of like 2 of them, and these are kind of expensive. It's a cream shadow. I mean, for what it is, it's expensive, but Charlotte Tilbury is luxury, and it's worth the money. So I grabbed Rose Gold, which is this pinky shade. I'll grab a little and try to swatch. And that's the thing I really liked about these when I got the trio at Christmas. It's very buildable, and this is, I mean, this is just rose gold. You think rose gold, this is it. If you really want a rose gold shade on your eye, look no further. This is basically all you would need. And I grabbed this Eye Tint Silk in Golden Ashes number 12. I went in and I swatched it, but these are like things that when people swatch them, they get kind of nasty, so at your own risk. And I don't really have any space. When I went in and I swatched it, you're not going to get good swatches right here. My light's too blown out, it's too dark. But it's basically the perfect inner corner highlight for me. This is perfect. It's got this like lipstick type applicator where I can really get into like my hooded eyelids, which when you look at my eyes, you're not like, oh, they're like not hooded, but they really are. Like if I put eyeshadow on, I really have to get it up here mostly, or when my eyes open, you're not going to see it. This really gets into my inner corner and puts it in there and gives it a pop, and it's just something that I can't duplicate with a powder that I've tried forever. This is just my now go-to inner corner highlight. Now this I bought a while ago. I think these may have come out in December, but these are the Fenty Beauty palettes that like can click together. I have them right here, so I'm going to recycle those. These are really pretty. I have used them. I actually filmed a video with them, but I chickened out and didn't edit it and post it and just deleted the footage because I'm a chicken. So we'll see where this footage lands, hopefully on the internet, because boredom's real right now. I bought the number 1 palette and the number 6 palette. This is neutrals. This is way more warm. But how awesome are these? The only thing I really wish is that you could keep clicking them into each other. But I guess, I mean, like pick 2, take them on vacation. You can get the colors on the back. So, you know, if you wanted to store them like upside down because you can't remember like what the numbers are, there's that. So that's really nice. But clicked, love these. The eyeshadow is actually really nice and wears super well as well. The last and final is Ulta. Ooh, it is not last and final. That's a lie. But we'll go through this pretty quick because it's probably starting to become a little drawn out. I grabbed basically the Benefit version of what I feel like my favorite foundation is from Tarte. My favorite is the Rainforest of the Sea. If you know anything about me, that's it. Carton, gotta drop it. This has SPF 15 in it. I used it yesterday. It's not the best color, so this will be like kind of when I'm a little more tan. I already stated earlier, I grabbed 2 more of these blending eggs from Beauty Bakery. 100% the only beauty sponge I'll probably ever use again. I grabbed a couple light iconics from House of Lashes to use in videos, so coming soon. I picked up 2 more colors of my favorite lipstick that is now being carried at Ulta. This is Flower Beauty. Everybody keeps saying that it's in Walmart. My Walmart websites say it's in Walmart. It is not in Walmart. They took the entire display out of my Walmart, and that thing was always picked over, so people were buying it. I don't know. I'll stop. I ended up getting Coral Crush and Barrymore. Barrymore is a matte, Coral Crush is a cream finish. And I kind of got this for like summery looks because I'm really into these pinky berry lips right now. Like, oh, I can't. Like, where's it? Focus out. Right next to my face. I'll take it. I love these. These are fantastic can't remember how much they cost, but I know I got these like buy one get one half off, so that was a thing. I also got from Flower their bronzing essence, which I'm wearing today, but it doesn't count. I put my makeup on like 13 hours ago. This is awesome. I really want to be glowy and bronzy and look like I live on the beach. So it's just like a drip of bronzer. I think that Cover FX is come back out with something like this. They're enhancing drops or something. I don't know. I never had the original ones, but they were a big thing on YouTube as well. But this is really good. It's kind of hard to get up in that pinchy tubey thing though, so dropper. It's hard to get in the dropper, but it's worth the price tag. Okay, I also grabbed just a couple loose pigments from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I have no idea why. So I grabbed sand, which I've used already. I have not taken this one out of the box yet, so look, I hauled this guy. Old YouTube. I love haul videos. I like seeing what people buy and what they're interested in. I grabbed the other one in Desert, and it's like a coppery color, and I just figured like bronze skin, this dusted all over the lid, maybe a wing liner and some lashes, and go to the beach and have a date. Doesn't that sound lovely? And they had, of course, they have their Days of Beauty going on right now, and it may be over by the time I get this edited and posted. I have no idea. I think it's also coming to an end on the 31st of March, which is pretty much around the corner from us right now. I grabbed Tarte, not theirs. I grabbed Tarte Shape Tape refills. These last me ungodly amounts of time. I should probably buy the mini bottles because they are so full coverage. But I grabbed Fair and Fair Neutral Light, so 12S and 16N. And you know Tarte Shape Tape. We all know Tarte Shape Tape. There's nothing we really have to say about Tarte Shape Tape anymore. So, it's great. It's a good concealer. There you have it. Now, the last thing that I grabbed from Ulta was a ColourPop Just a Tint lip crayon. Now, this is not my first one that I bought. I got it in the shade Maui Wowie. Again, kind of a berry color. Like, it's so melon and like delightful. I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder, don't mind me. These ColourPop. These are fantastic. Please never get rid of them. Send me every shade you have, please. I love these. These are great. I bought a couple, one of which is in my purse, so don't ask me what it's called right now. But I have Always Right. I have about 3 of these now. I want to own all of them. I want 8 of whichever one is in my purse. I'll put the name of it down below as well. Hydrating. They smell really good. They smell like, I don't know, like candy? I can't put my finger on what they smell like. I'm sure it's listed on the website, the scent it has. I don't know. But the Just a Tint lip crayons are my favorite lip product, probably ever. I love them. Moving on. I grabbed a couple other things from ColourPop. I also got these blush sticks in Aloha and Mini Me. Mini Me is like a bright, bright pink. I have that on my cheeks today. It's still kind of there. It's still kind of like a little pinched. And then this is like the prettiest nude you've ever seen in your life. I've used the crap out of it. And that's Aloha. I love these. I love these. I love these. I love these. Kind of going a little bit more into cream products just because they wear really nicely on my skin since I am kind of oily. So food for thought for any other oily girls out there. I had to buy this for the packaging, but I really wish it would have like a button. This is the Your Catch Super Shock Highlighter. It's really, really pretty. Don't mind my little grimy fingerprints on it. We've all seen this, right? what was this, 2 years ago this came out? Marc Jacobs bronzer in Tantastic, that Omega bronze. There's something about a massive pan that I can't say no to. So these two are married. They're husband and wife. They're delightful. I wear them together. The highlight is gorgeous. It's very glittery, not super glittery. It's like just enough, but some people don't like glitter. So if you don't like glitter, I don't think we can be friends. Oh, the reason I placed a ColourPop order, Going Coconuts, this palette, everybody should own this for the metallics, for the mattes. This is the best palette. Best everyday palette ever. The metallics in the middle are just to die for. And I have nothing else to say about that. Round of applause, ColourPop. The last two things, one of which you can pick up at Sephora now, but when it came out, it wasn't on Sephora immediately. I was a little heartbroken. Rainforest of the Sea Cream Bronzer. This is in the shade Breezy. This is 100% comparable. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Compared to this like $60, $65 Chanel. I own it. I have for a long time. It's probably expired. Don't come at me. Soleil Tan de Chanel. They're not the same shade, but they give you the same output. This is very creamy and a little goes a long way. Like tap your brush in, then put it on your face. Tap a little bit more if you need more because this is very, very pigmented. But this is so, so, so amazing. I love cream bronzers more than powdered bronzers because I feel like those are the ones that go muddy on me. This I can blend out. I can put my foundation back over it. I can really work with a cream bronzer, and I just can't do that with a powdered bronzer. But if you want to save about 30 bucks, if not more, and the packaging is just so cute. It looks like a little oyster shell or something, you know? It's so cute. The mirror's nasty. Look, don't at me. Fantastic. You're welcome for the recommendation. Okay, the last but not least product that I bought this shortly after they came out. I feel like they came out a while ago. I feel like it came out a while ago. And everybody and their mother's already talked about them. This is the MAC Glow Play Blush in the shade Grand, which the last time I looked online, they were sold out of this one. This looks gross on the edge of the pan, right? I bought this in store, really opened up the very next day to use it, and it falls out in my lap. So it looks pretty gross because I just tapped my brush in it. I'm not swiping, it's just a tapping motion and tapping on the face. But it's a beautiful color and it hasn't fallen back out of the pan since, but it is a cream to powder formula. And I like it better than any of their other blushes because I feel like a lot of their blushes can grab on my face. I do have a lot of them, but I think this one's the best out of all of them. Now that I am surrounded by trash that I had contained, I'm going to sign off of this video. Like, subscribe, stay home, and hopefully this brought you probably 30 minutes of entertainment because it's been at least 30 minutes of me sitting here talking to myself in a room. I'm going to put all of this makeup away and probably film something else here tomorrow for your watching purposes and entertainment purposes. Love you guys. Thank you for watching. Again, like and subscribe, and see you in my next one.